What's up everybody, my name's Davey. This isn't going to be a long video, but I'm going to start this off with an apology because in my previous LEGO Leaks video, I got a lot of stuff wrong. I keep saying that I don't want to spend too much time talking about LEGO Leaks, but I really keep nailing it into the coffin by making the same video. I think this is the third time I've done this in a row. But yeah, I'm talking about it again because my last video I got a lot of things wrong, apparently, and I don't actually know how LifeBricks knows this, but I'm gonna trust him with this one because I watch a lot of his videos. He's usually quite reliable with what he says he thinks is coming or he's fairly sure is coming, and he's actually left a comment on one of my videos, which blew my mind entirely, because I've commented on a lot of his videos, but I've done that on my main account Davey. I'm not sure if I've ever commented on one of his videos on this channel. So that really surprised me to see a comment from him. But it's quite a short one. I'll read it out to you guys now and I'll put it on screen as well. He goes, "Nope, no Jedi Temple, no Z95 and no Turbo Tank. Oh, and no buildable Ewok Lamau." So he doesn't say where this comes from. I will watch one of his videos in a moment, and if he says in one of the videos anything about any of these, I'll add it on. Assumably, we either know what these sets actually are, or we've just disproved these things, or this is just an unreliable source. I don't know. I will add to this in a moment if I find a source to this information. But the Jedi Temple, I'm kind of happy about that. And $150 for a Jedi Temple mini build, that's insane. Even for LEGO, that's quite insane. So I was a bit hesitant to believe that one anyway, but I'm alright with that one if that one's not true. No Z95, that would be a little bit unfortunate actually. I would quite like to see the LEGO 327th. We've seen the 187th Battalion, we've seen the 501st, we've seen the 332nd, we've seen the 212th, we've seen the Coruscant Guard, we haven't seen the Wolfpack, we haven't seen the 327th, and we haven't seen Kashyyyk recently. Although I think we saw Kashyyyk a year or two ago with fairly similar printing, so even if we ignore that, I'd still like to see 327th and Wolfpack. So not having a 327th Z95 is unfortunate. However, there's two good things to that. First, it means that we can get more Phantom Menace sets to celebrate Phantom Menace. And secondly, it means that if we do get the 327th, they might come in a slightly more relevant set. No Turbo Tank was an interesting one, because I don't know if I made it clear in the video, but I kept saying at that point, anything from here is not confirmed, this is not a rumour in any way, this is just theorising. If we don't get a Turbo Tank, that would be quite unfortunate. I'm looking forwards to it. I'd hope that we'd see a Turbo Tank. Not for the fact that I want a Turbo Tank, like I said, I've already got a Turbo Tank, I don't want to buy another, but if they put the Wolfpack in a Turbo Tank, guess what, I'd buy that Turbo Tank in an instant. And to me that feels like the most relevant way that we could get the Wolfpack. The only other way I could see it is if they did a Starfighter pack, which came with like Plo Koon Starfighter and an Arc 170. But since that kind of represents like moments before Order 66, I feel like LEGO wouldn't do that, since LEGO loves to make any LEGO Star Wars stuff except for anything involving Order 66. Which is understandably, like I've said in a previous video, the concept of murdering children isn't very advertising friendly. It's not as child friendly as LEGO is trying to sell their products to be. So avoiding Order 66 is perfectly reasonable. But the no buildable Ewok bit really surprises me, because we know that in the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars Wave, we're going to be getting a young Leia in some kind of buildable creature set. And an Ewok just makes a lot of sense. I don't know what other creature we could see. Maybe if it was one of the Brickheads? But from what the set's price is rumoured to be, it sounds too expensive to be a Brickhead, so I'm a bit unsure of what these sets could actually be, but it turns out that about the majority of my second video I made talking about LEGO Leaks was wrong, so I will raise my hand up in the air. I will say I'm sorry for trusting something that I read on Instagram. I didn't really trust it, but I was like, hey, this is some interesting rumours, so I'll share this around, and it seems like those rumours were incorrect, so I'll raise up my hand and say, my bad, I was wrong, guys. If any of these do end up being right, I'm not gonna be like, ha, you losers, I was right. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, that's still kind of cool, but it sounds like this is going to be wrong. But I've missed, I think, 2 or 3 of LifeBrick's videos in the last few days because I don't really watch his Q&A videos. So I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna watch all of his videos in like the last week, 2 weeks that I've missed, and if I do find anything else to add to this, I'll insert it after this. Okay, so I've watched through all of LifeBrick's recent videos now. Basically everything in the last 2 weeks kind of range. I haven't seen any mention of any of these kind of sets. Still, as far as we know, Anniversary Layer is going to be coming in a buildable creature set. So I still think an Ewok is a possibility, seeing as there's not many other creatures which you can relate with Leia as strong as you can in Ewok. The turbo tank was just a theory. I'm not expecting it. I think if we did see a turbo tank, they'd probably wait a few years, since it was only 2019 or 2020. We just got one for the 41st Battalion. So I think they'd probably wait another year or so before they did another, try and space it out a bit better. Saying that, we did in 2019 get a Republic fighter tank, and then in 2023 get another one. Or sorry, no, 2022 I think actually was when we got the 187th fighter tank. So they might not space it out. We could still get a turbo tank, but that one was more of a prediction or theory rather than a rumor. So basically, this video is just saying everything I said in my last video, take it with a grain of salt, because I don't know how reliable the source is. And LifeBricks, the absolute legend, has commented on my video saying that he also doesn't think any of it is very likely. So take it all with a grain of salt. I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. I'm going to try and... Like I said, I don't want to talk a lot about LEGO leaks, but if I do, then I will hesitate unless I am much more confident on the reliability of the source in future. So I raise up my hand, I say, my bad, I think I was wrong, guys. I'm going to be a bit more careful with what I share with you in future. But yeah, I'm going to end this video off here. Thank you for watching. Go check out LifeBricks. I'll link him at the top, wherever YouTube puts the little white tag. I'll link him in the description. He's an incredible guy. Yeah, that's all I really gotta say. I was wrong.